Hey, how's it going, guys? Real quick, wanted to share my experience with the AUDEW 26 liter electric humidor. I got this thing as a gift a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now, and I've been testing it pretty thoroughly ever since. Currently, this is my main humidor. I keep almost all of my cigars in it. I have it absolutely packed, as you can see. And this thing just does an amazing job. Let me go over some of the specs real quick. This, again, is a Coolidor. It doesn't actually heat anything up, but it will cool things down if needed. It has cedar wood, Spanish cedar shelves, as well as fantastic air circulation. Has a built-in fan on the back, as well as a fan on the heatsink to help cool everything down very, very quickly. This unit will hold up to 150 cigars. It's a little tight for box cigars. If you're trying to get a cabinet box, probably not going to fit. If you are just storing 5-packs or single cigars, 100% they are going to work. What I would recommend if you are doing single packs is go on Amazon, look for a Spanish cedar shelf insert, and use that to help maintain your cigars, because they do tend to roll around a little bit on these flat shelves. These Spanish cedar drawers will kind of help with that. For seasoning the humidor, I wiped everything down with distilled water, and the entire seasoning process took 24 to 48 hours. Within 48 hours, this thing was holding humidity like a champ, perfectly at 70%, and never really wavered until I started putting cigars in there. Obviously, I had it at 74% whenever I started putting the cigars in, but maintained at 70, regardless of how many cigars I put in there. Now, I have had to add some Bovedas based on the amount of cigars that I put in, but it has held for a year and a half. I've never had to re-season it since. This thing is a champ. It seals great. My only complaint with this unit is that it cools really, really well. In fact, it will continue to cool even when it hits your target temperature. So if you have it set at 65 degrees, it will cool all the way down to 60. So typically it stays at around 61 to 62. On really cold nights, it can drop down to 58, 57 degrees. So you have to find a way to kind of keep it near an air vent just to kind of help with some of the ambient temperature. But overall, a phenomenal unit. I have tested a way to shut off the unit whenever it doesn't need to be cooled down, but it impacts air circulation a little bit. Still tested on some ways to kind of modify it just to make it a little more practical with the temperature control, but in terms of humidity control, it's a phenomenal unit. I can't find them on Amazon anymore. They used to be all over Amazon. I cannot find their page anymore, but you can find them if you just Google AUDEW. I think this is a 26 liter unit. There are other websites that have them. I can drop some in the description below. There is a similar brand called King Chi right now on Amazon that I think was about the same price. I cannot speak to the quality of that product, but it is almost identical to this AUDEW one from what I can tell. Anyway, that's my very quick experience with the AUDEW. Again, phenomenal unit. If you're trying to store up to 100, 150 cigars, highly recommend this unit. You won't regret it. Go out there and buy one. See you on the next one.